Yesterday was my 29m 9 years anniversary with my girlfriend, 27f, and she hates me. We were planning on going to a trip to Paris for the next few days and the plane is leaving tomorrow. Got everything booked already in Airbnb. Our relationship is very fragile, because I've been an idiot so many times. And now I've hurt her again and she wishes me out of her life. And wants me to just leave alone to Paris so that I'm out. One of my faults is that I never bought any jewelry for her before. Except for the $3,000 ring I was planning to propose her with, and I still have that. But recently I bought her a silver necklace because I wanted to give her something other than our trip, and I wasn't sure if she would give me anything too. She was very offended by it and felt it was an insult to receive such a bad necklace after 9 years. Bad, aka just silver and not custom made, but from a mall jeweler. I was also a jackass but did not realize at the time by insisting whether she likes it or not. Even thought she was pretending that it's okay at first. And when it turned out she did not, when I insisted by asking about it and she said no, my brain turned to self-defense mode and slide the situation by saying that usually even she doesn't know what jewelry she likes. We live together in an apartment that I rent. She has been unemployed for the past couple years. And I'm clueless what to do and how to save our relationship. I don't want to lose her, but if we are not going on this trip I feel like our relationship won't survive. From her side it's already done and she wishes me away. I just wish I would be more caring in the way she wants or have better emotional intelligence. Single quote. Damn. Dude. Sounds like you're not getting a 10th anniversary. Without you elaborating more on how you've hurt her over the last 9 years, I cannot offer more specific advice. Quite frankly, you both sound awful. Key things missing here: you kind of made her sound god-awful. Then you said woe is me. I read some of your replies to comments. It sounds like the relationship is done and she's trying to be an adult in this and throw the towel in. Is it salvageable? I feel like there are missing reasons. She's waiting for you to propose and you giving her that necklace made her think that's all she's getting this trip, i.e. she's not getting a ring. It's not about the cost of the necklace. It was about the meaning behind the necklace. The necklace is beneath her because she thought she meant enough to you for a ring finally. Read. Marriage and commitment. The other comments seem to read this situation as her gold digging. But you don't seem to have that concern, especially since she supported both of you early on. That's not how I'm reading this either. I would encourage you to reflect on whether your communication outside this incident is healthy and respectful. If yes, then fix this. I would sit her down before the trip and tell her you're sorry the necklace threw off the vibe, but that you planned on proposing in Paris and just wanted to shower her with gifts before too. Depending on her reaction, she may say yes immediately or need time to think. Tell her you're excited to spend time with her and hope she joins you on the trip even if she's not ready to say yes to your proposal. If she's hesitant, take the trip as an opportunity to discuss issues and reservations, but also to renew your connection. If your communication has not been respectful or healthy as a couple, then you need to unpack with lengthy discussion. Do not take anything offensively. You both really need to put your shields away and seriously discuss compatibility in the future. And therapy should definitely be a commitment you both make to improve your relationship. One of the things you should also discuss soon is her not working. Is she happy or depressed? Are her days still full of activities? A mix of solo and with other people. You may be willing and able to afford paying for her to stay at home. But is that what's best for her mental health? Okay, to recap. 1. You've been dating 9 years. 2. She doesn't work. 3. Not only does she not support herself financially, she doesn't have any friends to support her either. 4. She lives with you and you pay all the bills. 5. You gave her a necklace that she feels was beneath her. 6. You're taking her to Paris, but apparently that's not good enough too. Dude, you're with a user. Go to Paris by yourself. She'll be begging you to come back to her within 24 hours. Don't go back to her. Move out of that apartment and get out of the lease if you can. Get your stuff somewhere safe. Then leave to Paris and never look back. In this life you need a partner, not a demanding leech. Sounds like you two can't communicate effectively and are both assuming things about the other. You need to get on the same page. After 9 years. You're sitting on a ring, but you gave her a cheap mall necklace right before leaving for Paris. This is a joke, right? She's angry because you haven't proposed. What the hell are you waiting for? You both sound insufferable. Please don't procreate. You started dating when she was only 17? And you were 20. You never stood up to your toxic family and you won't propose. The reason she's upset about the necklace is because she doesn't want a necklace. She wants a ring. Generally, women expect proposals within a 3 or 4 year relationship. You've left her hanging for much longer than this. Sometimes when women are sick of their partner's shite, they can no longer stand anything. Perhaps this necklace was the last straw. I think it might be time for you two to uncouple and break up. Not getting jewelry she likes for your anniversary is pretty minor. It does bother me that you were not wanting to get her something nice because you weren't sure if she'd reciprocate. That's not how gifts should work. That said, this relationship seems really one-sided and financially irresponsible. Unless you're in the UK, Germany, or Spain, you cannot afford a trip to Paris. You need to look at your finances and rethink literally everything. Her being unemployed just isn't an option when you're still renting and taking expensive trips. Honestly, you both sound awful for each other. Proposing to her isn't going to fix all the problems you guys have had. Giving her a ring will not make her magically forget you being an idiot. This is not me assuming. You literally said this yourself. The fact that your relationship has lasted this long, even, is astounding. I think you should save both of you a lot of grief and just call it. Sounds a bit abusive. You were a jackass because her high standards of you not only providing shelter and food but jewelry, not up to her high unemployed standards. Seems as though she's using you for material things and belittling you for the above and beyond measures you take to make her feel special. You planned a trip to Paris and bought her jewelry? And she's still putting you down? Seems as though you should move on. Leave her. Get her out of your flat and move on with someone less materialistic who doesn't gaslight you into thinking you're the problem. You two need to see other people. Not buying expensive jewelry is not a fault. Also, there is no such thing as a stay-at-home girlfriend. That's a sugar baby. If you two marry, you are going to end up in a horrible loveless marriage. Let her go. Work on yourself. Address your porn habits. So her unemployed ass is complaining that you're not giving her jewelry and she hates you for that? Return the ring and give her a move-out date. She's unemployed. Lives with you presumably rent-free. You get her a necklace that she degrades because it's not a custom-made piece. Now call me crazy. But when I'm unemployed and my husband is footing the bills for everything, the least of my worries are jewelry or fancy trips. Seems like she's with you because she's kind of a leech. She can work and buy her own jewelry, instead of expecting you to buy her everything, plus paying for everything too.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.